Good morning, Zio here. And it would seem Artifact has been placed on life support. If you don't know what an artifact is, don't worry, I will educate you in the most edumacation way possible. Anyway, grab yourself some coffee, sit back, relax, and let's get into it, shall we? But yeah, Artifact. This is Artifact. I know this trailer is thrilling. I mean, just looking at it, you're going to be like, how did I not know this existed? All that good stuff. You know, you're going to be like, ooh, I want to play this. And no, you probably won't, because this is all there is to this announcement trailer. That's the Artifact teaser. So what was Artifact? It was a Dota 2 card game, because everybody wanted to play Dota. It was like, whew, I really want to invest time in a card game to go with it. And it's going on life support. Yeah, the Dota card game, 2018. It's gone for a decent run. I guess if you want to call that decent. Anyway, so this game has not been doing very well, and it hasn't been since start, essentially since launch. You've got threads like this complaining about the monetization because apparently Valve doesn't know how to market a card game at all. You know, if we know anything about me, I'm not a big fan of microtransactions, right? I hate them. I mean, I understand them in certain contexts and stuff, but certain things do them way better than others, of course, as well. And we can go through examples. But Artifact is not one of those things. So Artifact was available on Steam, mostly negative reviews, of course, and it was pay to pick up for $20. And, you know, some people don't really mind that at all. Me, on the other hand, yeah, I'm not going to get invested into a card game that I have to pay $20 for and then also additionally buy my cards separate. Not going to happen, digital or not. But that's just me. Anyway, this game came out with very, very negative reviews. And we'll take a look at that here in a second as well. But, I mean, you can just look at the chart here. I guess this is what now? There's still negative reviews going on, probably because they've put it on life support more than likely. But back when it was still brand new, still spanking brand new, it was not going very well for it at all. If you want to pick up a game, if you want to pick up a digital card game, here's my suggestions: Duel Links or Hearthstone. Those are the two you should probably look into. They're way more forgiving and they're free to pick up. Anyway, so this is what we're looking at here. Artifact launched to a rousing 46,000 player base and then immediately dwindled the next month to 6,000, then 1,000, then under 1,000 shortly after that. And we get into the more current year here. We've got a nice double digit, unfortunately, of things that are going on. And then now we have a bump up in players. Why do we have a bump up in players? Because the game is now free. You can go and install the game for free. That's the only reason there's a bump up in player. They took away the $20 thing. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at the future of Artifact, where I'm going to read some stuff to you, of course. But they're doing an overhaul of of their final changes to Artifact, and you know, the writing was already on the wall when they started downsizing the Artifact staff. The fact that the game, I mean, when you've got a game that launches like this and then in the next month almost loses, what is that, 3/4 of your player base almost immediately, followed by another 3/4 of that. Yeah, the writing was on the wall from the start. But I honestly, if I was to blame anything, it would be the monetization to that. But yeah, here we go. Here's their changes. The game is going to be free to everyone, hence the bump in player base. So now we actually have about 1,000 people, 1,000 people playing. at its peak, I guess, with an average of 100, little over 100 at a time. All players get every card for free. You no longer be able to buy card packs. It's not exactly what people was really wanting for that. See, this is what was going on, right? You had to pay $20 for the game. Then you had to pay like $2 or $3 per card pack, which had a few cards in it. And you had to constantly, like any card game, because all of them suffer from this, whether it's Duel Links or Blizzard's World of Warcraft, Hearthstone, there we go. Hearthstone, whatever it is, you've kind of got to buy the new packs of whatever the season that's currently in order to stay competitively viable, right? To stay ahead of the curve, you've got to dump some money into that game. However, at the same time, both those games have a way for you to do this as a freebie, or as a freemium player. As a freemium player. With Duel Links, there's usually a lot of gems that you can collect if you know what you're doing, and as long as you're playing Hearthstone, you're collecting coins and stuff, so maybe not at such a fast rate as say Duel Links, which is why I like it better than Hearthstone, because with Duel Links I could just log in at any time, even though I haven't done it in a while, and dump quite a bit of things into it and still have plenty of gems left later, especially if I'm playing every single day and doing the things to get free gems, that I never have to spend a dime in that game, which is so great. Anyway, with Artifact, there was no system set up at the time for that, right? You couldn't, collect something in game and then exchange that really for cards, and that was one of the things that a lot of people were upset about at the start of this launch, was that wasn't a thing, right? But anyway, paid players' existing cards have been converted into special collector's edition versions, which will remain marketable. Marketplace integration has been removed from the game. Paid event tickets have been removed. Customers who paid for the game will still earn packs of collector edition cards for playing. Players who got the game for free will not. The final release of Artifact Foundry will have the game is free for everyone. Players gain access to cards by playing the game. All cards are earned this way. Sorry. No cards or packs will be for sale on the Foundry, and all final card art that was in the pipeline is now in the game. There will be no longer any updates. The 2.0 thing, demo, or whatever you want to call it, beta, is up, by the way. That is what Artifact Foundry is. I should have mentioned that beforehand, because there was Artifact Classic, and then they were working on Artifact 2.0 beta, similar to Anthem, who was working on, or who had their Anthem up, had their server still up, but was working on essentially an Anthem 2.0, and then canned that recently, which I don't think we actually talked about. But anyway, Artifact 2.0 beta has been renamed to Artifact Foundry, and yeah, that's it. There are no more updates coming. Essentially, this has been put onto the back burner, and I guess they're going to see where it goes from there. It is making like $0 at this point, as they've removed all marketplace and everything else with it. So you don't have to pay for anything. The team was, of course, downsized a while back and all that good stuff, which didn't help. And yeah, that's it. If you play Artifact and didn't know what was going on, now you do. If you don't play Artifact, didn't know it existed, now you know it exists. So go ahead and subscribe to the channel, give me a follow, all that good stuff. Like, comment, subscribe, whatever it is that you're supposed to do with these sort of things, and I will see you in the next one.
Hey, thanks for watching. Don't forget to leave a comment, smash that like button, and always subscribe for more. And of course, there are other videos floating around somewhere on the screen, so click one of those and see if you can find something that suits your fancy. Till then, I'll see you later. Bye.